Carolyn McCormick, and I do multiple voices on the American Revolution, and I've been working with Ken for the last, I think, 30 years, starting with jazz. Well, I grew up in Texas, and I used to do speech tournaments and plays, and then I went to Williams College in Massachusetts and did more plays there, and then suddenly I went to grad school at ACT in San Francisco, and then I was asked to join the company, and suddenly I was just working as an actor professionally, and it just sort of happened. It seemed I kept following the yeses. The yeses kept saying, keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this, and so I did.
Right.
Basically.
I was wondering if you could talk about the difference between how you approach like an on-camera role versus a voice role, how you prepare for that.
That's so interesting because I teach a class which is basically called Stage to Screen, which deals with learning how to transition from the stage acting to film acting, and the lack of rehearsal that you have when you work in front of a camera, and the indulgence of rehearsal you have when you do a play, and that's a very different kind of orientation to how we work. And voiceovers are more like film in the sense that you just get the copy and then you just read it, and you really have to go with what your first instinct is, versus rehearsing and trying this out, and then the next day in rehearsal you can try something else out, and you keep working out all the little bugaboos until you figure out, okay, this is how I want to play this moment. And in film, you kind of have to decide on the fly in the moment, and then it's locked. You don't get to go back the next night and go, oh, I'm going to redo that, because it's locked. That would be the main difference. But they're both fun, and to be good at any of them, I applaud. Stage acting, film acting, voiceover. I think it's an art form.
Specific to this, I was wondering how you immerse yourself kind of in the mindset of something that's so far removed, like the American Revolution so long ago. How did you get into that frame of mind for this role?
Well, it's not far removed in the sense that the seeds of division were established early with the Loyalists and the Patriots, both having very different beliefs about how they wanted the country to run. One wanting to keep with the king and keep with England and keep with the security that brought, and one wanting to shake everything up and make a whole new idea of something called a democracy. So reading a lot of this stuff, I thought, wow, this is so prescient. It didn't feel at all 300 years ago. It felt like, yeah, these are struggles we still have as a country, that we had then and we have now.
Definitely, yeah. That must be uncanny in some ways.
Yeah, I mean, it's just we're a work in progress, and I think that I don't want to get too political, but it's good that it doesn't feel like an ancient idea to have these conflicts, because they've been here for a long time.
Do you enjoy watching documentary series like this often?
I love watching Ken's stuff because I like how much he emphasizes the everyman of the story, and it isn't always about the famous, well-known person. It's seen through the eyes of the people in this country and their life, and how choices that are made by the powerful people affect their lives. And so I love seeing it from that POV.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this interview.
You're welcome.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.